Hello, Sagittarius. We're going to take a look at what you need to know about your money and finances. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. I've already shuffled and laid out your spread, Sagittarius. So we're going to get into your reading. And at the end, we're going to take a look at what some additional guidance Spirit may have for you about your money and your finances. Now, I just want to start by saying this. The first thing that I'm hearing is declutter. Okay, so whatever you got going on with your money and finances, Sagittarius, there's a need for you to declutter, to untangle, to remove obstacles and challenges, address them, remedy them. But also in the pre-shuffle, to getting the energy about your money and finances. I saw the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel, Sagittarius, that a lot of you are dealing with some sort of setback with money, whether it's temporary or not, but it's some sort of a financial loss you're experiencing due to external factors or three-party situation. You're being separated from your money, and there's a need for you to heal or figure out how to recover from that setback. With the Five of Pentacles, it's you experiencing depletion, experiencing lack, or some sort of scarcity with money, where with that Five of Pentacles, there's a need to focus on how to recover, how to rebuild, how to change it. Though you may feel put out or put upon, or that, who it's concerning doesn't care, or there's a need for you to spend more time focusing on caring about how to recover, how to rebuild. So, also for some of you with that Five of Pentacles, there's issues with being able to change something or get something turned around so as to avoid a loss of money. I do feel that many of you experience that loss nonetheless, and others of you, very few portion of you, are able to get that change. So the overall energy surrounding you and your money and finances is the Knight of Cups. With this Knight of Cups, you're focusing on getting good news. You're focusing on opportunities, an offer, your creative endeavors with this Knight of Cups energy. But this is you focusing on wanting good news here. What I'm seeing in my mind is the Wheel of Fortune. So be careful, because the Wheel of Fortune means that there are ups and downs, or unexpected, or divine timing is at play. So having said that, for some of you, there's some sort of unexpected change. For some, it's bringing good news, or delaying that good news, or affecting what you are expecting to be good news around your money and finances here. And so money and finances is the Hermit. Now, for some of you, there's a focus on a Virgo, but the Hermit is saying that you are withdrawing, or there is somewhat of an official capacity, perhaps analyzing and scrutinizing your money. But the Hermit is also saying that there's a need for you to withdraw, regroup, and figure out how to recharge your money situation. Focus on the solutions, because you may be experiencing hostilities around your money and finances. And this is you seeking answers and solutions. For some of you, there may be a need to have a more minimalist lifestyle as a result, or you're looking to see what you can liquidate with the Hermit energy here. Okay? Some of you feel that what's going on with your money and finances is causing you to feel isolated, or that some of you may even feel that you're being picked on with this Hermit energy here about your money and finances. But this is you needing to evaluate your money and finances as well, contemplate, deliberate, and gain as much insight and enlightenment towards your money goals and needs, and for you to be careful about being paranoid, or there's issues with loneliness or rejection possibly here. So there's a need for you to have a strong sense of self, okay, about your capacity or capability to find the answers, to get the solutions, to get the insight, to move forward no matter where you are with this Hermit energy. about your money and finances. So you do have this Queen of Wands. And so the Queen of Wands is saying that as it has to do with your money and finances, that you are going to focus on maintaining or putting forth positive energy, but also that you're going to focus and concentrate on your money being okay, and that through your efforts, your action, your pursuit, that the chances of your money improving will become better and that your money will be okay. Now, some of you, this is you starting a business as well, or you are focusing on concentrating on being more creative about your money um, through a business, through tweaking things or seeing how you can be more creative. Some of you, with the Queen of Wands, when you're starting a business or you focus on your business, there's a need to concentrate on the love of people and what the people want, or how you can draw people in with regard to the business you're starting and you have started. But the Queen of Wands is saying that there's a need for you to be assertive. There's a need for you to show passion and have a drive. The Queen of Wands is also saying to you that to follow your instincts, to focus on doing what you can to have comfort around your money situation. There may be a need to collaborate about your money and finances with those that you trust and can um, seek their insight or creativity or answers about how to be resilient or pursue things. But also, this is you focusing on and having a healthy aptitude about your money, and understanding of what's going on and what needs to go on with your money and finances with this Queen of Wands here. And so I feel like this is you feeling that your money will be okay, but also putting in the energy and effort, and as a result, your money will be okay. I also feel though that there's just something you're not happy with money, and that would make sense for those of you where money is lost, or there's a setback, or there's depletion. And so also I want to warn you about the Queen of Wands. There's a need to be careful about your pursuits and your aims with this Queen of Wands energy, because the Queen of Wands can be very determined, very resilient. She's very courageous. She has a lot of tenacity. She has a lot of drive. But she can also have a single-minded focus that could be self-destructive. So be careful of any self-destructive behaviors on your part concerning your money and finances, where through your endeavors, you cause more harm than good to yourself and even possibly to others. But this Queen of Wands is about you being resilient and staying strong, and focus on putting the energy and effort to make sure your money is okay, but also that it will be. And so you have the Hangman, okay? So with the Hangman, for some of you, there's a focus on a Pisces. But the Hangman is saying that there's a need for you to take a pause, to hold up, to figure things out, to sort things out, to stop spending, because there's a need possibly for a different angle or a different perspective or a new approach or an alternative for your money and finances that's needed. So this is a time where you may find that there's a need to put things on hold, or things are being put on hold because there's a need to find a way to manage your money better. Now, for some of you, this Hangman is saying that your money and finances is on hold due to an institution. Okay. The Hangman is also saying that for some of you, you're waiting for something better to happen, or you are waiting for something that's taking a very long time, where you're experiencing delays or stagnation. For some of you, the Hangman is asking you to make some sacrifices around your money and finances. Okay. The Hangman is also asking you to be innovative. The Hangman is also saying that, this is a time where you could be experiencing some hard knocks life right now, okay? And there's a need to see how to shake that up, because you may feel stuck and stagnant, and there's a need to focus on how to release it, or release yourself about your money issues by coming up with some new perspective or some enlightenment that allows you to do that. And some of you just simply finding that you have to wait. And so your attitude towards your money and finances is the Seven of Swords. And with the Seven of Swords looking directly back at the Hangman. For some of you, money is being taken, or you feel like you're being stolen from, with this being your attitude. With the Seven of Swords, some of you, your attitude is that you're trying to strategize and come up with a way to address any hangups with money, any delays, any stagnation, or um, any frustrations around money. And so the Seven of Swords is also saying that there's a need to be mindful of the way you are thinking, because um, some of you may be having stinking thinking. There also may be you sabotaging yourself, or feeling that you are being sabotaged with the Seven of Swords. But the Seven of Swords is also asking you to figure out how to escape. But the Seven of Swords is saying as well that you are finding that you may not be able to escape something that's going on with your money and finances. Be careful of any deceptiveness or lies, or be mindful of what you are looking to try to get away with, or perhaps what someone it may be trying to get away with you. But so in terms of that good news or offer opportunity around money and finances, the way you're seeing this is that something is being taken from that. Okay. And for some of you, you're focused on trying to be strategized and come up with another way or ways to get good news for money, or get opportunities, or to be creative. Some of you, someone is helping you with this Knight of Cups energy. And so your concern around money is the Eight of Pentacles. You're concerned that things won't work out. You're concerned about making mistakes. You're concerned about being prudent. You're concerned about how hard you have to work on your money and finances. You're concerned about seeing things have improvements with what you're working on. You are concerned about if it's around a new business that you're starting or have started, seeing it grow, or seeing the work and energy that you put into it show you progress and show you some results. Now, with this Eight of Pentacles, you may be burning the midnight oil, working very hard. So there may be a concern about working too hard or not working hard enough. The Eight of Pentacles is also saying to be mindful that what you're working on, be careful not to make mistakes. Pay attention to the details. Okay? And so you are concerned about being able to work on your money situation and see things work out for you and improve. Now, your challenge with your money is the Seven of Cups. So this is the challenge of, there may be some illusion around your money and finances, some confusion. There also may be the challenge of opportunities and offers here, or the challenge of decision making. Are you making a poor decision? Are you making the best possible decision? Do you know what all the options are, or are your options limited? This is the challenge of the Seven of Cups. And so your likely outcome is this Ten of Swords. So let me just clarify this Ten of Swords, because this Ten of Swords talks about you experiencing a lot of difficulties and complications, things toppling over concerning your money and finances with your goals or your endeavors or your plans. This is also talking about experiencing ruin. But this is also feeling stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed with this Ten of Swords. But the Ten of Swords can also speak to you focusing on how to avoid ruin, or seeing how to resurrect your money and finance situation, or seeing how you can address the difficulties and the confusion, the complications that's around your money and finances, and bring it to an end. So let's just clarify this Ten of Swords. Spirit, clarify this Ten of Swords. Clarify this Ten of Swords. And so some of you, you're experiencing agony with your money and finances, or you're trying to avoid the agony around your money and finances by seeing what you can do to resurrect it. Clarify the Sagittarius. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please, for Sagittarius. Clarify the Sagittarius. Clarify. I keep saying clarify this. So Sagittarius, you might need to get clarity. You need to get clear with yourself. Okay. You may be experiencing some sort of, as a result of any setbacks, delays, or holdups, or trying to get answers. Four of Wands came out. So with the Four of Wands, I feel like there's a focus on home, a focus on your aims, a focus on trying to have harmony. There may be a focus on marriage. There is a focus on seeing things line up. And so this Ten of Swords is saying, with the Four of Swords underneath, that you're taking a step back. You're trying to meditate and contemplate how to have harmony, how to resurrect the difficulties and complications you're experiencing around your money and finances. For others of you, you having problem getting success and completion here. And for some of you, you are able to bring the complications and difficulties to an end because you are able to take a step back and contemplate and figure out what it is that needs to be done to put the issues to rest and have harmony and success with your aims and have things line up. So it depends on your mindset with this Ten of Swords, your strategy as well, even if you've been taken from or taken advantage of, or there's some deception here. But I say the suggestion is, whatever you're doing with the Seven of Swords, to try to escape or to strategize the situation, or where something was taken from you, or you feel like something was stolen, that on your part, whatever the strategy or plan you're coming up with, don't entertain negative self-talk with yourself, but also don't sabotage yourself, and don't be deceptive either, okay, or take advantage of somebody else. So, or let anyone take advantage of you. Let's take a look at what some guidance is for you, Sagittarius, with your money and finances. Spirit, what is the guidance, additional guidance for Sagittarius money and finances? Can we have some additional guidance for Sagittarius around their money and finances, please? For Sagittarius, what is some guidance here? What is some guidance here? I also feel with the Seven of Swords, this like a returning to the scene of the crime. So whatever issues that you could have caused for yourself and escaped before, you're not getting away with it now. That's for some of you that's coming through, Sagittarius. Okay? Some of you, you are getting good news from somewhere that's allowing you to escape the problems around your money, or that money was taken from you by coming up with another source of money, or through your ability to be very creative. Thank you, Spirit. You have two cards that have come out. You have cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Okay? So the Seven of Cups is talking about, as your challenge, there may be a need for you to discover what all of your options are, or there's a challenge of feeling you have limited options. Okay, or challenges with clearing up the confusion around your money and finances here. Either way, there's a need for you to make the right choice and be mindful not to make poor choices here. You also have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. I also feel that this is talking about that there's a need for you to take action to exercise practices, your ability towards addressing your money needs and concerns and issues, and figure out a strategy towards coming up with a remedy or moving away from it, and doing so as quickly as you can. I hope these messages help. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.